One of the biggest reasons that I did not want to homeschool was because of me. I knew that being their mama and their teacher was going to add a lot of pressure on top of the existing pressure of being a mama and a business owner. But if you're a mama who's considering homeschooling your kids, and that's a fear that you have in the back of your mind too, I hope that what I'm going to share today about the Christian homeschool curriculum that we used and just the natural rhythm of homeschooling will provide a little encouragement and reassurance to you, because I was really scared that we were all going to drive each other crazy. This is our first year of homeschool. We homeschooled our boys for their first grade year, and we have absolutely loved it so far. It's brought our family so much freedom. One of the big concerns I hear from other mamas who tell me they're considering homeschool is that they're concerned they just won't have the patience for it, or, trying to be their kids' teacher in addition to their mom might lead to additional behavior struggles or extra frustration on their part, which some days it can. But for the most part, we've found that having a really good curriculum and just the nature of homeschooling has really helped with that. My kids getting to sleep in the mornings and start school at a time that is a little bit more optimal for their brains and bodies has made such a huge difference. I found that once we started homeschooling, their behavior actually shifted for the better. We use this curriculum from a company called Simply Charlotte Mason, and I think that made a huge difference in our ability to cope throughout the lesson because it makes it really fun for the boys. It comes with the book that tells you everything you need to know as the mama to execute the lesson, help them learn all the things. And it also comes with a little book for them to write in. So you can order one of these for each child. With my boys being the same age, we just got one kind of set to work with together because we're doing the same lessons. And we got a book for each of them to write in. And that helps them look back at their progress and see how much they've learned throughout the year. It also comes with these little kits. They give you games to play with each of the sounds that you're learning, and the little cards have art on the back and the words that they're learning so that they can arrange these in a circle and play hopscotch with them, and it gives you all kinds of fun games to play. So I found that once their learning was fun and it was more of like a hands-on, one-on-one, engaging type of learning, it wasn't the trying to pull teeth experience, for lack of a better word, that I was a little concerned that it was going to be. We also got this math curriculum. It comes in the box like this, and they send you all the manipulatives and everything that you need to teach math. I've got my little box here because I put it into a bin that we could use throughout the year. But it comes with this cute little book. I think it's pretty. It just looks cute on your shelf. And it's got all the information that you need as the teacher. And then they also send you the manipulatives for your kids to use so that you can have these nice hands-on lessons. They send you everything that you need. So for my ADHD, it really helps. And I loved following the Simply Charlotte Mason YouTube channel when I was considering starting homeschool. So if you're considering maybe dipping your toe into the homeschool world and you have a lot of questions about it, you don't know exactly how it's going to work or if it's going to work for you and your children, check out Simply Charlotte Mason on YouTube. Miss Sonia Schaefer, she's got such a calm and sweet voice, and she always calmed me down when I went searching Simply Charlotte Mason schedules. I would just put Simply Charlotte Mason in the search bar and then whatever I was trying to figure out. And Miss Sonia always helped me out. And I used all their curriculum for my boys. It made the learning process fun. It made it less stressful. And I really feel like my patience level and their behavior was not as much of an issue as I thought that it was going to be originally. And I really think a lot of that is because of this curriculum. I also use their habit training curriculum. It is all about teaching them habits and character traits that we want to promote. I got the ebook option, but it teaches good habits like obedience, attention, cleanliness, all those things that we want them to do, and it teaches them proactively and in a fun and engaging way with games and poems and songs. And it even references scripture. I have a ton of Simply Charlotte Mason ebooks on my iPad. This is what I've gotten from them this year. You can see my library. It's pretty extensive. But the one I'm talking about here is the Laying Down the Rails for Children. It's an ebook that takes you through all the habits that were talked about and originally shared by Charlotte Mason, who was a 19th century educator and coined and researched and wrote about the Charlotte Mason method, which I found has worked very well for my boys. It has lessons on diligence, and it gives you some parent prep, some sentence starters to help you figure out, like, where have you utilized the habit of diligence in your life? What are some stories you can tell your kids about it? And it gives you those opportunities to really connect with them. And then it gives you specific lessons with poems, with games, with scripture that you can use to teach them about those character traits. If you're thinking about homeschooling, I'm going to be sharing more of what's helped us in our first year of homeschooling. And you can check out the Simply Charlotte Mason curriculum. I've linked it for you in my bio. And I would love to answer any questions you have. I know I just wanted to talk to other homeschool mamas when I got started, and that was the most helpful resource for me, was Miss Sonia Schaefer on YouTube. She's fabulous. Other homeschool mamas who were so generous with their time and their knowledge and shared with me what worked for them and helped reassure me and ease some of my fears and worries about homeschooling. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to know more about.